Can't fucking do it anymore. Can't fucking do it. Can't sit around. Can't watch stuff go down. Gotta say something, guys. Look. Fucking sick of the anime YouTube community. Fucking sick of anime YouTubers. In fact, I won't even call it a community because it's not really. In fact, the biggest problem with anime YouTubers is that most of them aren't watching other anime YouTubers. Seem to have a lot of opinions about them, but aren't really watching their content or anything. Everyone's got so much to say. Everyone just wants to be a cool guy making cool videos, you know. I'm fucking sick of this. So today, I had two things happen today that made me want to cut a promo on a bunch of anime YouTubers. The first of which I'll get into later, but the second of which that finally set me off was a new Gigguk video came out. And I was excited when I saw the title. I was on r/anime and I saw a video called Konosuba, Why It's Funny. Now what excited me about this is that there's not enough people talking about comedy in anime right now. Not enough people dissecting how comedy works. And so I've been planning to make a series called Explaining the Joke, where I take different comedy shows and just explain how they work. I mean, I've already talked about Konosuba, I've talked about Sakamoto and a couple other shows, but I want to get into more depth with it. So I was excited at the idea. I saw 10 minutes about Konosuba. Whoa, 10 minutes. It's plenty of time to make a good point. I started the video, and the first 3 minutes are... well, I don't really like a whole lot of comedy anime because usually I don't even crack a smile when I'm watching these shows, but every once in a while I actually crack a smile when watching a show. It's really rare, but it's really special when it happens, and so I'm gonna analyze this show and why it made me actually laugh for once in my... I don't fucking care. And this is not just a Gigguk problem. This is an everyone problem. Everyone just fucking... I'm so sick of hearing how you came to this point of writing this video. It doesn't matter. Cut that out of your video. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about how you thought you weren't gonna like the show, but you did like the show. Whoa! Like, there's exactly 2 states you're gonna be in before watching a show. Either you think you're gonna like it or you don't think you're gonna like it. Or maybe you just have no opinion at all. And then once you watch it, you either turn out to like it or you don't. You know how many fucking videos I've started that open with that? Like that I click on a video and the first 3 fucking minutes is someone explaining to me how this isn't really their genre, but every once in a while one of them's good. And wow, this one was good. So now I'm gonna explain to you why. I don't care. Just explain to me what's good about the fucking show. Just explain what's good about Konosuba. And he finally makes the point, it's mostly obvious shit that anybody could have fucking figured out from watching the show. Whatever. I mean, I don't have that big a problem with most of it, because I don't even think most viewers care. I don't think most viewers are looking for some new original point to be said about something. They just want to hear someone talk about Konosuba. Whatever. I get it. You just want to hear someone talk about Konosuba, fine. You know, even my video about Konosuba was kind of waffly. You know, mine was only 6 minutes, and even then, I pushed it a little to get it there, you know. I started off with kind of a joke segment about having seen too many anime where a main character gets hit by a car, which was funny that particular season because way too many shows started that way that season. But, you know, it's just... I can't believe this is still a problem. Like, and I guess people don't see it as a problem. I guess nobody thinks that's a problem. Like, people just keep writing it into their scripts for years and years and years. But I feel like in the anime community, no one's looking at their writing. No one's trying to become a better writer. Everyone's worried, like, everyone's thinking, I want to make my videos better, but their method of doing that is just to add more fucking effects and like, there's a segment in this Gigguk video that's, like, fully voice acted. Like, he got 3 voice actor friends and had them all do a little gag in the middle of the video. And I'm like, why are you so worried about making this kind of shit? Just make your fucking writing better, you know? Like, I can be entertained by a video with none of that. His fucking music was way too loud. The music is overpowering his voice through the whole fucking video. Like, the second he starts making the point, I was, like, confused for a second because the music was so loud. And his microphone's not that good, despite being such a fucking big YouTuber guy. It was worse than all 3 voice actors he had. I don't get... Everyone's like looking in the wrong direction on how to improve. And I think it's just because, I don't know, maybe the stuff that bothers me doesn't bother other people. Maybe they're looking to improve in different ways than what I want them to. Maybe my standard doesn't matter to them at all. But like, I can't talk to these fucking people because none of them are watching my shit. You know, not like Giga doesn't watch my videos. If he did, we could strike up a conversation about this. You know, I could talk to the guy, but everyone in the all these anime YouTubers are very standoff. Like, and it's odd because they all seem to be friends. They have like little cliques, you know, but then they don't venture outside, and no one ever seems to be like criticizing each other or trying to get better. Like in my group of friends, those of you who follow me know that I'm part of the procrastinators. It's like 10 YouTubers who are all a tight-knit group of friends. And we constantly are criticizing each other's work and trying to find ways to improve it, you know? I mean, granted, we're comparably, I guess, a bunch of assholes or just really fucking strict people with our content compared to what I see in other groups, but, like, it drives me crazy that these guys aren't, like, criticizing each other, it seems. None of them are trying to make each other better. And I'm just sitting here like, I want you guys to be better because I think Giga has potential to make great YouTube videos, you know? Dude knows how to edit. Dude knows how to do voice acting. He can do some I don't find him funny at all, but some people do. So, like, there's clearly a lot of potential there, but then I have to sit through 3 fucking minutes of him describing why he's into the show. Whatever. You know, Giga doesn't deserve this. None of the people I'm going to talk about necessarily deserve it, except for one. But, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. How do I talk to these fucking people? I don't know how to just approach Gigic and tell him everything I think is wrong with his videos. Why the fuck would he care? It has to get out somewhere, though. If there's any chance that he'd hear this and cut that part out of his script. You know, and I'm not even going to talk about all the YouTubers who are just garbage. Like, I made a video, or I made some tweets about how I was going to, like, rag on a bunch of YouTubers, and everyone's like, talk about the Anime Man. You think I can sit through a video of the Anime Man? You think I'm actually going to watch enough of his content to figure out what to criticize about it? You think I'm going to sit through a whole Arcada video? It's not happening. That's not what we're here for. You know, I'm not going to watch a whole Misty Cronexia video. Those guys are probably nice guys. I don't care. Because I don't respect people just for being nice guys as content creators. You know, like I've heard, you know, Jeff, Mother's Basement, he was telling me like, yeah, I met Arcada and he's a nice guy. And I'm like, that doesn't make his videos good. His videos are not entertaining. Why would I respect him as an entertainer if I don't find his videos entertaining? I meet nice guys all the time. My fans are nice guys. They don't make videos, you know. If they did, I would tell them what's wrong with them. I'm so fucking heated right now. The Canepa Effect. I love that guy. I love his videos because I love what he's trying to do. I love that he's trying to make videos about animators and industry-specific people. I have a lot of problems with this method of doing it, and I can't talk to him about it because Canepa has this fucking weird passive-aggressive relationship with me where he, like, constantly on Twitter is, like, shit-talking a type of person, which is just me. You know, like, he'll be like, oh, you know, people who say this and that about A1 Pictures, and I'm like, you're just describing me. I'm the only person publicly shitting on A1 Pictures, you know? Just message me about it. Let's have a conversation and work through our issues with this. If you think I'm wrong about my stance on studios, talk to me about my stance on studios instead of passive-aggressively shitting on me on Twitter all the fucking time, you know? Making all these posts about Sword Art Online. Oh, some people are gonna rag on this movie. Yeah, it's me! I'm gonna rag on the movie. I know who you're talking about. We follow each other on Twitter! And I know no one's as angry as I am. I'm a loud, drunk American asshole. That's probably why these people have a difficult time meeting me on this level of anger. But it's driving me fucking insane. Because it's all the time. It's every day. It's every day. Here's what set me off. Number one. This punk bitch motherfucker RC Anime. Who... I've never liked his videos because he has a really obnoxious voice and he never says anything at all. Here's how an RC Anime video plays out. You see a really pretty image, a really pretty piece of animation from a show, and some nice jazz music starts playing, and it gets you in this groovy mood, and he's got this really fucking, this logo appears, and like the graphic arts, and you're like, oh, alright, getting me in the mood. And then, hey guys, RC Anime here to tell you about a new show that the most obnoxious voice in the world. Completely, like, what's the point of setting the tone if you're gonna have this squeaky-ass voice cut in over it that's badly mixed, and you don't know what you're doing with your fucking microphone? And the reason I'm being so harsh, some of you are probably thinking, whoa, Digi, why are you swinging at RC Anime? Because this motherfucker just made this podcast, because people talk shit about me all the time, and for some reason think I won't notice. Because, oh, he's got almost 300,000 subscribers. Oh, how could he possibly see us lowly peasants? Because just because, like, you know, Canepa doesn't watch my videos, he doesn't seem to understand that I've seen all of his content anywhere on the internet, because that's what I do. I watch anime videos. That's what I'm passionate about, is anime discussion. So he's on this podcast with RC Anime, and RC Anime's all, we're gonna make 24-part video about the Sword Art Online movie just to show that one show sucks. It takes 14 parts just to say a show is bad. Mischaracterizing my Asterisk War Sucks series, as you've probably seen people do before. Happens all the time. Because no one's fucking watched it. They just see the Asterisk War Sucks Part 1, 12A. They don't even read the subtitles that have names like How to Ruin a Sci-Fi Setting. A video entirely about how to ruin a sci-fi setting, as exemplified through the Asterisk War, sure. It's not a video series about the Asterisk War! It is, in some way, but it's mostly about the broad concept of shitty light novel adaptations and all the different ways that they fuck up, which I say at the start of episode 1, at the very beginning. I say this is going to be a series about, you know, about this issue that I have a real problem with. But these people haven't watched it. They want to make fun of it. They want to feel superior to the big guy. Oh, he's got 300,000 subs. I hate that fucking guy. They've only got 40K, even though I put way more effort into my editing than he does, even though my scripts are 9 minutes to make a 2.5-minute fucking point. Because that's the problem I have with most of these guys, is they don't get to the fucking point. You know, they just don't. RC Anime, his videos, he makes a point in the first minute and a half and then reiterates it for 9 fucking minutes. Even Canepa, like, Canepa's scripts don't go anywhere. He just kind of says, here's a cool animator, here's a cool animator, this guy's a cool animator. He doesn't make any points about them. He doesn't explain anything. He just shows their clips, blasts some loud-ass music, and screams at you the whole video, out of breath. Takes a breath after every fucking word. And that is why this animator is so incredible. Because he has the most special animation in the world. And it's like, dude, calm the fuck down. Now look, I made a video just to clown on these two guys. RC Anime and the Canepa Effect. My video about Taku Iwasaki, the musician behind Gurren Lagann and all that music. I made that video in the style of those guys' videos. It's where it's really hype music, really hype animation, and a sparse dialogue with lots of music intercut, but I made it to show you how to mix those, because the audio mixing is crucial to that, because you can't just make a hype video by throwing a bunch of loud fucking music and explosive fucking images into it if your microphone is a piece of garbage and you don't know how to talk, which is the case for both of those guys. You know, no offense to Canepa, because I really like his videos, but his delivery is, like, barely listenable. And every time I try to show someone Canepa's videos, they always complain about it. Every friend I've tried to introduce him to, or introduce to him, rather, they're always like, oh my god, his fucking voice, you know? And it's not because he has a bad voice, it's because he just is, like, trying to be so intense and energetic that he's just gasping for air, like a fucking dying dog who just ran a marathon, you know? Just talk normal in the video and then mix it right. What I did, here's your guide. I used a program called Fruity Loops that has a extension called the Sound Goodizer. I'm gonna put out a whole video explaining how to do this, but you take the music track, you mix it so that the audio levels go up and down. You know how to do that part, but then you just mix your voice to sound thick and full and radio-like over the mix. You can whisper into a microphone and you can still make it sound louder than the music, by mixing it correctly. If you just scream into a microphone that's not recording that loudly and isn't of high quality, it's still going to get drowned out by the music, and it's going to sound like a clusterfuck and shitty, you know? And I'd love to just tell this to Canapa, but I feel weird about talking to the guy because he constantly shit talks me on Twitter without tagging me, which gives me the sense that he doesn't want to talk to me, you know? Oh, God. And those are the ones I have the main, like, that's my main issue, is just the repetitiveness. I cannot watch Mother's Basement anymore. You know, Jeff is a cool guy. You know, I don't mind him as a human being, but, like, it's so clear that he's doing the game theory thing. For those who don't know, Game Theory is a channel, that's really big in the gaming, just a huge YouTube channel, and the guy MatPat who runs the channel, he's like an expert in how to game YouTube systems. Like, he's the one who, like, wrote the book on it. He goes around giving advice to other channels on how to maximize their YouTube ad revenue and, like, how to make videos that will game YouTube systems and algorithms and make it work. And as a result of that, I mean, he's explained how to do this. He's explained if you make a video over 15 minutes, it has more ad benefits. You can put in more ad breaks if you want. You know, you get the added effect of people having increased retention. And if they marathon your videos, you get even more attention. He explained all of this. And so it's painfully obvious that that's what he's doing. There is not a game theory video under 15 minutes anymore, even though the videos are often 2 minutes of point. And with Jeff, whereas I think that, like, Canapa and RC Anime and those guys just don't know how to write really well, with Jeff, he's obviously doing it on purpose. His videos are all over 15 minutes long now, and they don't need to be. And I can't sit through it because I see what's happening. I can't watch a video like that knowing that that's why it's that long. I can't watch a 17-minute video that doesn't need to be 17 minutes, and I know that it's only 17 minutes because you think that's how the YouTube algorithm can best be gamed. I know it, you know? You can't trick me. Because I've seen all the MatPat videos about it. And you've run 3 fucking ads in the middle of the video, not only through ad breaks, but also through advertising Crunchyroll and whoever the fuck else is paying you, fucking Naruto Online, you know? I would never make I know that he wouldn't have made a video about Naruto at all if he didn't get that offer from Naruto Online. You know, like, why else make a video about it? Who fucking cares? And I wouldn't even be willing to call out Jeff so much if not for the fact that he also just borderline plagiarizes a lot of stuff from me and other YouTubers. I don't think he does it on purpose. I think Jeff has a sort of mindset that when something is said, it is now just a part of the lexicon. Like, he'll just repeat things that have been said in other videos almost verbatim without giving credit to it, because it's like the fact that it's been in another video means that everyone just knows it now, even though it's just something that guy came up with. Sometimes that guy is me, you know, and I've seen plenty of videos of his where he, like, directly quotes me or says things that I came up with and either didn't credit me or barely did, you know. So, you know, it's a practice I'm not okay with, you know, like, I don't want to fucking just rag on Jeff, but I feel like he's stolen a bunch of my fucking content, you know, so it's a little offensive. And I'm only even being that nice to Jeff because he's someone who's actually fucking talked to me, unlike these other guys who I'm standing right there, you know. Canapa has my fucking, Discord information. If he wants to debate the merits of A1 Pictures, he can go right ahead. If he thinks I'm spreading misinformation and he has a problem with that, fucking talk to me about it, you know? But he hasn't done so. And it's just it's driving me crazy being a part of this anime lack of community on YouTube and seeing all these guys who are just all either talking shit about me behind my back, like RC Anime, or, you know, or just being passive aggressive, like Canapa, or jacking my content like Jeff, and just being weirdly shady. Like Jeff, he keeps admitting, I'm the shill supreme. I'm such a shill. Haha, isn't that funny? And I'm like, that's not funny to me. I don't follow channels who are shills. Like, I appreciate the hustle, but it's not for me. I'm not going to watch that content. There's plenty of YouTube channels I've unsubscribed to for that, you know? Like, I don't want to watch someone shilling stuff all the time. That's not entertaining to me. You know, you don't see me doing that, and I could, every brand deal Jeff has, I have the opportunity for. Every single one of them. You know, anything you've ever seen Jeff shill, it's been offered to me, and I've turned it down. It's not that I'm not willing to shill. I will do it. I plan on it, but only if I'm, like, passionate about it. If it's something I wanted to talk about anyways, you know? It just... it feels weird to me to like to see him do it and to be so proud of it, and I'm like, no, it's not something to be proud of. That's something you're supposed to hide away and pretend you don't do, you know, to your patrons who pay you to make your videos even though you're getting paid by other sources. Not that they wouldn't necessarily be happy for you, but just it seems antithetical to the point to me. Look, there's some great anime YouTubers. Best guy ever, good friend of mine, makes great videos, very rarely, but they're always amazing, you know. He's not an incredible writer, he's an incredible editor. I think he puts too much into his editing. I think it can go too fast. It can be kind of hard to follow. I think he thinks about it too much and loses track of what the audience is going to think, but nonetheless, it's still great, you know. He's not perfect, but he's still great. Super Eye Patch Wolf is fantastic. I hate the first 3 minutes of all of his videos because he does the same thing I was just complaining about, where he talks about how he got to that point. Like, every single one of his videos is an entire history of his relationship with the anime that is completely unnecessary most of the time. Sometimes it's a little more necessary than others. I'll give him credit. Sometimes he can tie it in well. Sometimes it's fucking pointless. Please, if you're watching this, Eye Patch Wolf, please cut that out. Just because otherwise your writing's perfectly fine. I have no real problems. He's not incredibly eloquent, but I think he makes great videos. He just talks about anime in a cool way. He talks about important shows and in a lot of depth and gets to the heart of the matter really easily. I like his videos. He does just the right level of editing that it doesn't feel like he's overly concerned about editing, but he also makes sure the video is watchable all the way through. That's the perfect level to me. You know, Demolition D hasn't made a video in literally 80 years. He used to be pretty cool, but like his last few videos were pretty fucking vapid. And it bothers me when people act like Demo is like the god of the anime sphere because he was funny. Because like, I don't really think that what I look for out of an anime video is just to be funny. You know, like, anybody can be, like, two of my favorite channels that both claim to be anime review channels are My Japanese Animes and Mumkey's Anime Reviews. And Mumkey's Anime Reviews in particular has nothing to do with anime. It's just really funny. It's a great channel because it's fucking hilarious. Because Mumkey is actually a comedian, you know, in a way that someone like Giga could not even dream of being as funny as Mumkey, at least to me. And Jesse, who does My Japanese Animes, is also one of the funniest, well, probably the funniest guy I know ever. You know, has made literally hundreds of classic videos that I'm a huge fan of. And My Japanese Animes is a little bit more about the anime. It actually does deal with the shows, just in a different way. And he takes a very unique take. It's not just a plug-and-play bullshit like, here's my thoughts on this show and my history with it and whatever other crap that people are fucking spewing. You know, if you want to see someone who's actually doing something with YouTube, watch that guy. Fucking Canepa linked some dude the other day. He was like, oh, this guy doesn't make a lot of video. He was like, I don't watch a lot of anime on reviewers on YouTube, but I always watch this guy. And he linked some guy's 20-minute fucking review of Rakugo Shinju, and it fucking sucked. It was super highly edited, and the guy went to all these locations and stuff. He was just giving a completely generic review of Rakugo Shinju. He was just saying the same shit everyone said. Who fucking cares? I don't watch videos to hear the same shit anyone else could say. And incidentally, Canepa, I also don't watch it to get the experience of listening to a soundtrack while clicking on Sakugaboru. Really like his videos on stuff like the Pokemon anime where he talked about like why character designers are important. Very important information everyone needs to know. You know, but if like I could get the info by literally just going to Sakugaboru, then what the hell's the point? Ah, God, fuck. I'm gonna make so many people so fucking angry with this video. This is gonna be the most angry people ever. Anime Everyday's videos are boring. The anime stop's a fucking dick. I literally cannot understand most of Pause and Select's videos, but that's okay. They're just not for me as an audience member. The Pedantic Romantic is a new guy who's doing really good work. Big fan of me. Obvious influence from me. I've enjoyed all his videos. I think he, needs to find his own voice because most of what he's been doing has been heavily couched in copying from others, but that's what his content just reads like mine in 2014. It's just a place you have to be before you get great, and he's putting out videos constantly. So if you want like a constant feed of anime videos, Pedantic Romantic, he's been doing really fast work. He's good. He's gonna get great, I think, if he keeps at it. So, follow that guy. Who else is in the anime sphere? Who haven't I talked shit about yet? Oh yeah, I was saying about Demo. His video. What bothers me about people liking his videos so much is that he was funny, but he wasn't always making a great point. His Ava videos were great. They were no better than anything I've ever done, and I've made hundreds of videos at that level of quality. And his comedy stuff eventually became kind of vapid. Like his last video about fucking, what's it called? The Umaru-chan, who fucking cares, I know Demo never took YouTube very seriously or anything, but, like, whatever. Nino's good. Never makes videos, but when he does, they're good. Subsonic Sparkle, also good. Never makes videos, but when he does, they're good. He used to make, I think he's going to make more. Subsonic makes good videos. I've enjoyed all the ones he's done, I think. He's made huge improvements. Like, if you look at his early stuff compared to his newer stuff, it's amazing how much he evolved in such a short time. And I think he could really go places if he keeps putting out videos. So, yeah. So, anime YouTubers you should follow. Best Guy Ever, My Japanese Animes, Monkey's Anime Reviews, even though it's not actually about anime, Subsonic Sparkle, The Pedantic Romantic, Pause and Select if you like super academic stuff. You should definitely be following Super Eye Patch Wolf and Nino and Canapa, in spite of all my complaints about him. I'd love it if he took any of this to heart. I don't know if he'll take this. I don't know how he'll take this video. I don't know the guy. I wish I knew the guy, but I don't know the guy. So I don't know how he'll take this, if he'll take it hard or soft or what he'll think about a drunk man ranting about his fucking content, but I just wish it was good. Because so many of these guys, that's what bothers me, is that they could be good. Under the Scope is okay. He's another one who his videos are repetitive as fuck, like 9 minutes to make a point that could be made in 3 minutes. Like, it's too much. But other than that, he's alright. Everyone else sucks. Everyone else sucks fucking dick. Everyone else blows ass. Unless I'm forgetting some amazing person who I should have named. There's some new people who are alright, but they haven't made enough videos yet. So I'm not going to, talk about them. But yeah, if you weren't listed, you probably suck. Because I've probably seen your videos, and they probably suck. I'm Digibro. I hate literally everybody. I hope I die soon. I'm tired of living in this fucking world. You all piss me off. I just want YouTube videos I can enjoy, alright? I just want people to make anime videos I can like. I don't want to be the only anime YouTuber I like. I love my own videos. I'll watch them all fucking day. I've made hundreds of videos about anime, making hundreds of great points, and these motherfuckers don't even fucking respect that fact. These motherfuckers are gonna make fun of me for making 14 videos about the Asterisk War and completely fucking ignore the incredible work I've done for the industry. I'm the greatest anime YouTuber. If you don't think so, fuck you. That's the end. Sayonara, Minasan.